4, 10 long, exhausting years. I believed I had the perfect family, a beautiful wife, a teenage stepson, and a home that looked like something from a magazine cover. But behind closed doors, it was a different story. My wife, Claire, changed after our marriage. The warmth I once saw in her eyes was replaced with cold judgment, and her son, Mason, followed her lead. He mocked me, called me boring, old-fashioned, even useless. I tried to laugh it off. After all, I was the one paying the bills, keeping the family together. But inside, I was dying a little every day. One evening, I came home from work, exhausted. Dinner was cold, my seat at the table already taken by Mason. Sitting beside my wife, both of them laughing at something on his phone. When I asked what was funny, Mason smirked and said, "You wouldn't get it, old man." Claire didn't offend me. She laughed with him. That laugh broke something inside me. I started spending more time outside, taking long walks, sitting in my car just to avoid going home. That's when I met her. Her name was Rachel, my neighbor from across the street. She had recently gone through a divorce and lived alone with her dog. At first, it was small talk, a wave in the morning, a hello at the mailbox. But slowly, our conversations grew longer, deeper. She asked about my day, something my wife hadn't done in years. She listened, really listened. Weeks turned into months, and Rachel became my escape. Her smile felt like sunlight in a cold winter. One evening, when I dropped by to help her fix a broken shelf, it happened. Our hands brushed, our eyes met, and we kissed. I knew it was wrong, but it felt right. For the first time in years, I felt alive. Soon, my visits became frequent. We'd cook dinner together, laugh like teenagers, talk about everything, dreams, regrets, life. But life has a way of catching up with you. One day, Mason saw me leaving Rachel's house. That night, my wife confronted me, furious, shaking, screaming that I was a traitor. But I didn't fight back. I just looked at her and said, "Now you know how it feels to be humiliated." The silence after that was heavier than any argument we'd ever had. She filed for divorce soon after, and I didn't stop her. At first, people judged me. The cheating husband, the man who left his family. But then the truth began to surface. It turned out Claire had been emotionally manipulating me for years. Even before we married, she'd been seeing her ex, Mason's real father. And Mason knew it all along. So yes, maybe I made mistakes. But I wasn't the only one. After the divorce, I moved out, started fresh. Rachel stood by me through everything. Her calmness, her faith in me, gave me strength. Months later, I opened my own business. It flourished faster than I ever imagined. While Claire's world began to crumble, her ex left again, her house was repossessed, and even Mason stopped speaking to her. Sometimes karma doesn't shout. It whispers. It lets people taste the bitterness of their own actions. Now, when I look back, I don't feel regret, because that dark chapter led me to the light I never knew I deserved. Rachel and I never married. We didn't need to. We just understood each other. And as for my wife and stepson, I hope they learn that no one deserves to be humiliated for simply trying to love. Because sometimes, when you lose everything, you actually find what's been missing all along. Your peace.